What is going on, guys? DBG here, and something big is coming in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. So if you guys don't remember, back in the 2K17 and 2K18 days, there used to be like this pink diamond, like March Madness type tournament bracket where people could vote on their cards. It disappeared in 19 and it wasn't in 20, but it has come back in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. Which you gotta give 2K some credit. They're good. Some of these cards are going to be good. And like, this is what we want to see. So the player that I'm covering the face of is Jahlil Okafor. Obviously, this is Greg Oden. I'm covering Jahlil Okafor's face. So yeah, there's Jahlil. But basically, what's going to happen is 2K tweeted out here, vote now. And for the next 4 days, there are votes. And in this video, we are going to be telling you guys what way you should, well, you probably should vote if you're looking for the best specific cards. So, number 1, Jarrett Culver versus Ewing. If you guys don't know about Culver, Culver's insane. Trey Burke, he's the Tracy McGrady clone, and they're probably going to make him a point guard. Like, he's literally just going to be he's just going to be better Brandon Roy. And Ewing, unfortunately, whereas Culver's a T-Mac clone, Ewing is a clone of the person that comes along once or twice a week to take the garbage. He's a garbage man. Ewing sucks. Ewing absolutely sucks. And somehow, Ewing is winning. Somehow. Please, if you enjoy my team, please vote for Jarrett Culver. All the other ones, there's not that many great ones, but please vote for Jarrett Culver, lads. Please. And we cannot have Patrick Ewing going into round 2. Like, Culver is literally a god in game. Patrick Ewing is one of the worst players we have ever seen ever in 2K. Like, he was awful in 18, he's awful in 19, awful in 20, awful in 21. Patrick Ewing historically is one of literally the worst player every year. Please vote for Culver. Then Drummond versus Jay Williams. I mean, do we have a Jay Williams card? We do. Let's check what his SIGs are like. I'm probably going to lean towards Drummond here, honestly. Base 50. I'm going to lean towards Drummond, honestly, because I do think they'll give Drummond a jump shot. As far as I remember, in other years, Drummond actually had a pretty decent release. Base 35. Yeah, his release isn't half bad at all. He's going to get better dribble SIGs. He's going to be an OPAL. I would go Drummond. Normally, I would always say go for the taller players. Like, a lot of what I would normally say is like go for the taller players. But I do think Drummond is a better option here. Jay Williams is a close one. They're both all right. But for Jay Williams versus Drummond, I reckon I would probably go for Drummond. Then we got Kemba versus Jason Terry. Do we know what the Jets animations are like? We don't. Let's have a look at the Jet from 2K20. We're going to have a look at 2K20's Jason Terry, just because a lot of the time they have been the same. A lot of the time they have actually been the same. Nope, the search isn't working, is it? Oh no, it is. Jason Terry last year, he had base 22, and he had okay, he had a decent enough SIG last year. And a decent enough jump shot. But he's playing Kemba, and I can't. Like, Kemba will be able to dunk. Like, Jason Terry and Kemba are the same height. I mean, for this one here, it's literally just go for whatever you want. Let's go for whatever you want. I think the Jet will be a little bit better, but Kemba is also chicken. I reckon Kemba. Both undersized point guards. I know I vote for Terry. I reckon Kemba. We got Jahlil versus Oden. So, for me, we have both of these cards already. Like, Greg Oden is a garbage jumper. He's an absolutely garbage jumper. Yeah, he's got a big player build, but he does have a garbage jumper. Whereas Jahlil isn't as big. Like, he's not nearly as big, but he has a similar wingspan. And he's got, like, Harrison Barnes' base is fine. Like, that's fine. Neither of them are going to be the greatest dribblers in the world. I think both of these guys the same overall. I think Jahlil is going to be better in game. Even though, obviously, this is a walk away for Greg Oden. And I don't really know why. Like, I don't know why Greg Oden is more popular than Jahlil Okafor. Like, Jahlil's done more in the NBA, and in college, Jahlil was equally as good, if not better, than Greg Oden. So, I don't understand where all the hype for for Greg Oden is over Jalil. But I would go for... Personally, I would go for Jalil. But Oden's still pretty decent. Then George Niang. Is he even in the game? He is. What are his SIGs like? Brook Lopez base, Pro 1, Pro 3 behind the back. You know what? He'll be pretty good. I mean, I think he'll be better than a Trey Burke because, like, Trey Burke is tiny. I get it. Trey Burke has got Trey Burke base. I get it, and that's why he is going to win. But I do think that Niang's probably going to be better than Trey Burke. Trey Burke's just too small, and like we already have Flip Murray and Felipe Lopez. Felipe Lopez and Smush Parker were probably, because of their height, going to be just better than Trey Burke. Like, he's a 6-foot tall point guard. So I think George's Niang is better. George's Niang is definitely better. I think it's an almost impossibility, even though I vote for Trey Burke. I think all of us kind of vote for Trey Burke because we know about Trey Burke base, but I mean, Niang's better. George Niang is... Like, he is, yeah, I was like, there's definitely not an S at the end of Niang. And they just called him George Niang here. To be fair, though, I did call Ty 2A Rocco multiple times, so 2K and spelling aren't the greatest. Thank God that garbage man Bill Walton. We already have one garbage Opal Bill Walton. I get it. Bill Walton would actually probably be one of the best. With his animations, I reckon Bill Walton would be one of the best of all these cards, but I don't care. We already have one garbage version of you. Like, and when I say garbage, I mean straight up garbage. We've got one straight up garbage version of Bill Walton. So I see there being absolutely no reason to not vote for JJ Redick there. Even though Walton probably be better than Redick. I'm gonna Toppin versus Turner. I actually think in game, I vote for Toppin. There's a no, neither of these guys are going to be bad. And Turner's going to get some good animations. Turner will probably be able to play point guard, to be honest. But Obi Toppin is really good. If you guys don't know Obi Toppin, he's a base 75, which is like Kenyon Martin, Jaylen Brown, which is an absolute cash release. He's also going to be a really, really good dunker. Like, even this card right here. See the Athletic Evo. Really, he's meant to go up to it like a diamond there. But basically, yeah, Obi Toppin. He's got like he'll have a really good driving dunk. He'll be a really good shooter. And Obi Toppin will basically be like a better version of Kenyon Martin. So I think Obi Toppin, like, of the cards we've seen so far, I think Culver's going to be best. But with the fact that Culver's losing to Patrick Ewing right now, like the fact that somehow Culver is losing to Patrick Ewing, like, I just want to see the amount of replies to this. Literally, people just who's saying Ewing? You've already got bots rigging it so Ewing beats Culver. Why are people voting for Ewing? Like, why are people voting for Ewing? We already, like, if you're saying, oh, people want a free Ewing, there already is one. There already is one. And he's a garbage man. Nobody wants him. And +2 overalls, and still nobody's going to want Ewing. If you want to use Ewing, there's a Ewing right here. There's Ewing here. We don't have a good Culver, though. Okay, so then we got... so Toppin versus Turner. I think Toppin's gonna be better. And then we got Leitner versus Dougie McBuckets. Surely. Who's voting for Christian Leitner? Who is voting for Christian Leitner? Leitner was good in 19. He was awful in 20. And he just this broken set shot 3 release where he steps way inside the 3-point line. Actually, he's not. Maybe he's not that bad. On next gen, I haven't tried it. But still, who's voting for Leitner? I mean, Dougie McBuckets could be insane. Dougie McBuckets could be insane, lads. Do you not remember Diamond Dougie McBuckets last year? The only problem was they gave him a 35 steal. But if they give him a proper steal rating, like they gave him a 30, yeah, they gave him 29, 31. That's what he had in his Diamond last year. But like, look. First of all, his jumper is cash. Second of all, it's a meme. It's the meme jumper, base 69. Like, why wouldn't you? And he's going to be a way better shooter. Just get McBuckets. Just please vote. Like, this is a close one. If I can have... I'm not going to have any impact on any of the other ones. But I should be able to have an impact on this. Please vote for Doug McDermott. And please, whatever about Doug McDermott, I don't care the way any of them go. Just please don't let Patrick Ewing get out of round 1. Please do not let Patrick Ewing get out of round 1. For your own sake. for your own safeties, if he gets out of round 1, he's beating Drummond. And if he beats Drummond, he probably beats Kemba Walker. Because he won't have he probably beats Kemba. And if he beats Kemba, and he goes and beats Obi Toppin, I am telling you, you will regret it. You all will regret it. If you guys don't band together and change this vote right here, you guys will all forget it. So, let's just assume McBuckets comes through. The rest of them are very, very obvious winners. There's no way of changing it. It's going to be Drummond. It's going to be Kemba. It's going to be Odin. It's going to be Trey. It's going to be Redick. It's going to be Toppin. It's going to be Leitner. It's genuinely all the top players have been voted except for Culver over Ewing. Like the one where it should be the most obvious. Let's just assume Culver goes through. And face off against Drummond. Like, you'd want Culver to go through in that, but I reckon Drummond probably will. If it's my predictions, I reckon Drummond wins. What way you should vote, Culver should go through. Kemba versus Jason Terry. It's Kemba. Kemba versus Greg Oden. I mean, Oden will be better, but I think Kemba will get the vote over Oden. I think Kemba's going to get the vote over Oden. I think Kemba makes the final. I really do. I think Kemba makes the final. Unfortunately, more than 50% of people that vote on this are not my team fanatics, so I reckon Kemba makes the final. And then we have got Trey Burke coming through against JJ Redick. I reckon Redick beats Trey Burke. Then it's Toppin versus Leitner and McDermott. Obi Toppin wins. Redick versus Obi Toppin is going to be one of the closer ones. That's going to be one of the real closer ones. But I think maybe New York hype. I think New York Knicks hype might get Obi Toppin the win there. And then Obi Toppin versus Kemba Walker. You better believe, if it's an Obi Toppin versus Kemba Walker final, you are going to have every content creator going as loud as they can, making so many videos saying, please get us Obi Toppin. And like, as much as I want to say Culver's the best player here, like in terms of how good the players will be, it'll be Culver number 1, it'll be Toppin number 2. Number 3 would probably be George Niang. He'd probably be number 3, but he's lost. Number 4 is probably Jalil, but he's unfortunately going to be gone. 5, I'm going to say McBuckets. 6, Turner. 7, maybe Drummond. Like that's kind of way I'm looking at it. Like for the good cards, but I mean, as long as one of Culver or Obi Toppin win, I'm happy. Like they are the 2 best, and it's not even close. Like it's not even a debate. They're the 2 best of these cards, and like just like debate a wall if you want to argue any of these guys are gonna be better in game. And if you guys, there are people still arguing. They're like, oh, people just want to have fun and use their favorite players. Let me remind you, he exists. Nobody in the history of this game has ever used him. He's there. Viewing's your favorite player. He's there. He's already there. What excuse do you have? What excuse do you have not to use Ewing? He's there and he's free. If you don't want to, if you're a little bit upset, this is the same card right here. They do the same thing. They're both the exact same card. They're the same card. But yeah, you won't use them. But yeah, you're going to take away one of the best cards, like the best card. And like, I think Culver's the best. As good as Toppin's going to be, Culver's going to be by far, but Culver's just going to be a better Brandon Roy. Culver's going to be the best, and I don't think it'll be particularly close. Toppin is who's probably going to win, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Toppin winning, because as long as it is one of Culver or Toppin, we're going to be getting a really good card. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. That is the video. So what do you guys think of this Galaxy Opal tournament? I think it's a really cool idea. The winner, like, it's probably gonna be a locker code for the winner of this entire thing, like it was in 2K17 and 18. And those were locker codes that nearly everybody got. I got the Lonzo in 2K18 on like 3 different accounts. Because I had like obviously one on Xbox, one on PS4, one on PC. I also got I didn't actually get the Dwayne Wade one, but he was terrible. Dwayne Wade was terrible in 2K17. He really was. He was bad. And then 2K19, I remember we all stayed up, and I don't think anything came out in 19. I was really weird, and I remember we all waited up for the NCAA final. I don't think anything came out. Wait, what year was 2018 the Mo Wagner year? The Michigan versus Villanova. Yeah, that was 2018. Sorry. No, that was the year we all waited up and we all got Lonzo. Yeah, I forgot about that. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. A tournament with a lot of history is back in my team. Huge shout out to 2K as well. Huge shout out to 2K. This is something that's really cool. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.